Namaste, Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, and welcome to our practice. So we're going to have a little bit of a theme over the next 3 practices together. We're coming into the 9 nights of the deity of the goddess, Navaratri. And so we're going to theme each of the class. So each of those 9 nights and 10 days, this is a festival that happens twice a year. This one is happening now in October, Shri. And it is an opportunity to transform and to create change. So the creative energy of Shakti, or the goddess, is to be channeled over these next 9 nights and 10 days into a creative process to create a shift in the energies of this earthly realm and in the spiritual world. And this creative energy is often characterized as the goddess. But essentially, it is the creative energy, the Shakti force of the universe that is manifested in the form of the goddess. So let's come onto our seats to prepare. And I'm going to invite you to bring your hands into Abaya Haridiyamudra, fearless heart mudra, as we're honoring the energy of Durga today. Let's cross at the wrists and interlace by wrapping around the little fingers. Miss the ring finger, wrap around the middle fingers, wrap around the index fingers, and then bring the ring to the tip of the thumb. And bring the palm in front of the heart, both hands in front of the heart, to protect the heart. Abaya Haridiyamudra, fearless heart mudra. Durga is the deity of fearlessness, of courage, of protection. The fort, the invincible fort. The walls of protection that are indestructible by any force. We'll start with our Durga mantra. We'll open with Om, and then our Durga Mudra, Om Dum Durgayai Namaha, the Bija mantra, the seed sounds, invoking the energies of this protective, fearless, courageous deity. Inhale to prepare. Om. 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 Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. 3 times whispered. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Silently in the heart space. Om. Release your Abaya Haridiyamudra. Flex your fingers, curl and uncurl them. Gently open your eyes. Now bring your elbows and tuck them into the side of your ribs. And then let's open the fingers wide and curl them in. So we're going to extend our arms up as we open and then curl into a fist as we tuck in. When we tuck in, fold the thumb on the inside and wrap the fingers over it. So this fist is with the thumb tucked in. This is never the, this is the Mushti Mudra. You never use this. This is a power mudra. You will never use this when you have a fight with someone because you'll break your thumbs. I was taught that when I was doing self-defense classes. Always keep the thumb on the outside in self-defense, but the power mudra, we tuck in the thumb. So power mudra, the Mushti Mudra here, tucked in at the elbow, and then reaching up, opening the fingers wide and clawing the hands as if you are a tiger or a lion. Durga rides the lion, the ferocious lion. So inhaling, reach up. As you exhale, tuck the elbows in and large, strong puff of air through the nose. Ujjayi breath. Jai breathing. Jai breath. Victory, celebration breath. Inhale, reach up. So strong, powerful exhale. Inhale to reach up, open your arms, and exhale to tuck in and come into your Mushti Mudra. Strong exhale. So you'll notice that you're almost pumping the belly here. It's almost like a bellows breath. So you're pumping in the navel as you exhale the breath. Three, two, one. Reach up, hold the arms up here. Fingers spread wide, claw your fingers here into that ferocious tiger pose or lion pose. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the earth, claw them here, and then we'll exhale through open mouth as we poke out our tongue, open our eyes wide. So up here, and then Simasana Pranayam, lion's breath. Exhale. Twice more. One more time. And then return back to center. So we're going to be celebrating Navaratri. So we have a full moon. And as we move into tomorrow, we begin the 9 nights. The new moon is today. We're at the 6th of October here, so it's new moon. If you are live, joining me here live. And then the 9 nights of Navaratri commence. So the first 3 days are dedicated to Durga. The 3 nights, sorry. The second 3 nights are dedicated to Lakshmi. And then the final 3 nights are dedicated to Saraswati. So these different incarnations of Durga, are different incarnations of Shakti, the creative energy. And each day is also dedicated to a different Devi, Mahadevi, a different incarnation of Durga herself. So we'll talk about those as we go through. There will be different mantra for each night, and you can chant the different mantras if you wanted to join in with do a meditation practice. So there's 3, it's the arc, 9 nights. The first 3 nights are Durga. The second 3 nights are Lakshmi. The third 3 nights are Saraswati. But then each individual night within that is dedicated to a reincarnation or incarnation or an avatar of Durga. Sort of the Mahadevis, the 10, often known as the 9 Mahadevis. Well, stay with me, my friends. So let's hands on knees here, and then inhale, shift forward and then round. So left and then round, to the right. Sufi circles here. So keep the seat bones connected with the earth and stir the spine here as if you're stirring a pot and your spine is the ladle. Here we are activating Kundalini energy, the Shakti energy that will rise through us over the next 9 nights. This, if you are seeking to create change or transformation in your life, perhaps you have been particularly stressed or burdened or pressured by something. This is a good opportunity to let go of those stresses, those pressures, those burdens, and start anew with a routine, a daily routine, something that changes your lifestyle, changes those significant changes that are you looking to create in your life. Reverse direction, if you haven't already, my friends. So we're activating the Shakti energy here. Let's come into stillness. Bring the soles of our feet together. Keep the heels quite tucked into you and interlace your fingers around the toes. Open out the knees and intend the knees to reach the earth. So opening in the hips. You are invited to gently flutter the knees. Again, we're creating this movement of energy from the Muladhara up through the Swadhisthana and the Manipur as we move into this transformative period. Our mantra for the first 3 nights is Dum Durgayai Namaha. And what you can do is have your mala beads, your japa, and have a japa meditation practice. So 108 times you can chant Dum Durgayai Namaha for each of the first 3 nights. And let's flutter a little bit more strongly. And then, my friends, let's release the hands from the feet and turn over to the right. So take the left hand to the right knee. Keep these wide knees here. Inhale through center, over to the left. And you may gently use that left hand on the right hand on the left knee to draw that down towards the earth. And then back to center. Let's release the knees. Bring the left knee to the heel of the right foot. So you zigzag your knees here. We're going to come into Mariki Asana, a deer pose. So your legs look like a zigzag here. The right heel is slightly connected with the left knee, perhaps. That left heel is just sort of a foot away from the left hip. Extend and then turn over to the right here. Let's stay fairly high up. Lift the crown, gaze into the horizon. Now, my friends, let's come down to the earth. Now, you can stay on your hands and walk your hands away. You can bring your forearms onto the earth or onto a bolster, or you can extend your arms long the earth. And bring your eyebrow center to rest on the earth or on a bolster or a cushion. Notice how your breath flows here at the rotation, the abdominal rotation, rotation at the thoracic spine. You may claw your hands into the earth here. Inhale, lift your head. Walk your hands back towards your body to rise up again. And then exhale over to the left, counter twist here. Take a moment. And then we're going to turn over to the other side. So shift on your sit bones. and you'll probably turn your back. So we do a sort of half circle so that you have your legs zigzag here, and then turn over to the left leg this time. So again, you're in a twist here. So now your left heel or ankle is near the right knee. The right ankle is just a short way away from your hips, creating the zigzag here. You can be high up on your fingers here. Rise up tall. Om Dum Durgayai Namaha. Durga, this fearless deity who protects with courage, with ferociousness, who rides into the battle, who does what it needs, who does what needs to happen, does what it needs, the action that is needed and required. My friends, walk your hands away from your body. You can come onto your forearms, come onto your eyebrow center. You can claw into the earth or rest your palms softly on the earth. Inhale, lift your gaze, walk your hands back towards your body, and exhale, counter twist over to the right. And then let's rotate our knees back to center. Take a moment here, feet flat on the earth, knees bent. Let's lift the crown, lift the heart. Take a moment here, reach forward with your arms. Coming into Nukasana, boat pose. So come onto your tips of your toes here. Extend one leg. You can keep your hands on the earth. Extend, bring the right toes down and lift the left toes. Bring those down. And now, my friends, you may wish to bring both up. Hands can stay on the earth to support you, or you can reach your hands forward. Flex your toes or point your toes as you wish. Keep lifting your heart, lift your gaze. And I'm going to ask you to fold in the middle, ring a little finger into the palm, and then bring the tip of the index onto the top of the thumb, coming into Kapita Hasta. If your hands are lifted, exhale, release the feet, release the hands to the earth, and take a moment here, and let's come onto our knees into Brahmacharini, table pose, claw the earth. Take a moment, tuck the toes here so that you are fired up and ready to leap like a tiger or a lion. Draw the navel into the stomach. Inhale, lift the tailbone, dip the abdomen, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, starting the movement at the tailbone, round through Vitliasana. So let's do a few rounds of cat-cow, Marjariasana, and Vitliasana. And now, my friends, if you wish to add to your cat pose, open your eyes, open your mouth wide. Roaring as you tuck in. So lift your eyes, widen your eyes, take a breath in, then open your mouth, poke out your tongue. Exhale as you round through. Coming into stillness. Claw into the earth. Inhale, lift your knees, and let's hover here. And here, my friends, let's rock backwards and forwards on the balls of our feet. Claw into the earth through the finger pads and the knuckles of your hands so that you have a suction at the palm. Firing up here. And then reach the tailbone up to the sky. And come into mountain Parvatasana. Walk the feet. Flex here. Cycling through the legs. Now, the first night of Navaratri. Pratipada. Pratipada is the night of Parvati. Parvati is incarnated as Shailaputri. Shailaputri. And Shailaputri is the daughter of the mountain. So the story is that Parvati lived in the foothills of Mount Kailash, and Shiva lived at the top of this mountain, and Shiva and Parvati would meet here at this mountain. So this representation of Shailaputri represent the mountain, the daughter of the mountain. Come into stillness here, my friends. Take a moment here. And let's walk your hands back towards your feet. Hinge back with your tailbone. Bend softly into your knees. Reach your fingertips as far forward on the earth as you can comfortably here. Walk your hands over to the left, and you may rise a little through the knees here. And walk your hands over to the right, a little gentle twist from side to side. And then back to center, bend deeply into your knees again. Reach forward, interlace all your fingers, release your index, cross your thumbs, Kali Mudra here. Sit low here. Reach forward through the index. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, Kali Mudra to the heart. Take a moment here. So inhaling to reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to reach up, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Hands back to your heart. We're going to turn a little here so you can see me. This time we're going to reach from side to side. Take a wide stance on your mat so that you are stable here. Exhale over to the left. Dum Durgayai Namaha. On the first night of Shailaputri, you can chant a mantra to Shailaputri. Hreem, Shri, Shailaputri, Durgayai Namaha. So this will be the same pattern if you wanted to chant. I'll put it in the notes to the video so that you can follow it along. Back to center. Take a moment here. Bring your hands to your heart. Interlace into Abaya, Haridiyamudra, interlacing all your fingers, leaving the ring, and then bring the ring to touch the thumb. Exhale, step across your mat. Inhale, reach up in Abaya, Haridiyamudra. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward here, parallel to the earth. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Abaya, Haridiyamudra. Inhale, bending into your knees, rise up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, parallel to the earth. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to rise up. Maybe you bring a gentle bend to your knees as you rise up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, reach forward, heart parallel to the earth. Exhale, hands to your heart. Abaya, Haridiyamudra. Inhale to rise up. Open out your arms. Bring them into Kapita Hasta. Kapita Hasta is a mudra that represents the coming together of wisdom and the power of wisdom to create change. So fold in the middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and then place the index on top of the thumb so that the index pad, the tip is on the thumb. Open out your arms in Tadasana. Feeling strong here. Exhale, hands into your side. Bring into your Mushti Mudra. Inhale, hands reach up, open out to your palms. And then let's come into this breath here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hugging into the ribs. So you can breathe out through your nose or through open mouth as you wish. 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Take a moment here. Exhale, bring your hands together in Kali Mudra. Bring that hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Reach up. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Turn the right foot out. Bend into that right knee. Bring your hands to your heart in Kali Mudra. Open out your arms into your Kapita Hasta. Gaze over the right arm, coming into Warrior Maha Virabhadrasana, the Great Warrior. Warrior 2. Sink into that right hip. Bend into the right knee. Ground down through the feet. Om Hreem Shri Shailaputri Durgayai Namaha for the first night. Exhale, bring the right forearm onto the right thigh. Reach up and over with the left arm. Take a moment here. Inhale, back through center, the Great Warrior. Turn the right foot back to center. Reach up, hands into your tiger paws, clawing here. Reach hands together, interlace to the heart. Turn the left toes out. Bend into that left knee and open out with your arms into Mahavirabhadrasana. Gaze over the left hand. Bring the left forearm onto the left thigh. Reach up and over with the right hand. Inhale through center, back with that left toe pointing forward. Reach up, spread your fingers wide, claw here, and then hug them in mushti. And let's do this breath of, this kind of breath of fire here, or jai breath. So out through the nose or out through open mouth, your choice, my friends. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and then reach up, arms wide, interlace into Kali Mudra to the heart, my friends. Turn the right toes up, bend into the right knee. Now maintaining this stance of the warrior, let's move into Warrior 1. So turn the hips and pelvis. You might need to widen your stance here. Over the right knee, my friends. Bring your hands into Abaya, Haridiyamudra. Cross the wrists, interlace little, leave out ring, interlace middle and index, and then bring the ring to touch the thumb. Here we are, Warrior 1. Sink into that right hip. Reach out through that left leg. Feeling strong and powerful here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. My friends, we're going to turn into Warrior 3, which is our balance. So gentle hop with that left leg if you need. And then pivot on the ball of that left foot. Maintain your Abaya Haridiyamudra at the heart. And then you can keep the toes pointing collectively with the air. Reach your crown forward. And then when you're ready, lift that left leg. Maintain the Abaya Haridya at the heart here. You may release it if you want to connect your hands to the wall for balance. And when you're ready, you can reach your Abaya Haridiyamudra forward. towards the crown. Yogi's choice, my friends. So when we pivot from warrior one into warrior three by lifting the left leg. One more breath here, and then bring your hands back to the heart and find the earth through the left toes and rise back up into warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Turn your heart, and we're going to move into warrior two, Mahavirabhadrasana. Reach through that right knee, turn the right toes, and let's turn the left toes to the left. And we're going to come into warrior one on this side. So bend into the left knee through warrior two. And then bring the hands to the heart directly into Abaya Haridya. And again, you might want to widen your stance to give you more balance here. Hips parallel to the short edge of your mat here. Make sure again you have lots of space because we're going to pivot in a very short while to warrior three. Inhale, reach up. Sink into that left hip. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then let's pivot on the ball of that right foot. And you may want to gently step it forward. Move back so I have space. Bending into the left knee. Gentle hop to lift that right leg off the earth. You can keep the right big toe connected with the earth here. Hands in Abaya Haridya at the heart, crown reaching forward. If you wish to release a hand to the wall, then bring one hand to the wall and you can keep the other hand in Kapita Hasta Mudra with the index on top of the thumb and the other fingers curled into the palm. And when you're ready, my friends, you can reach your arms forward to extend through the crown and through the right leg here. There'll be micro movements on your left foot. And then when you're ready, find the earth behind you. And if you moved around a little on your mat to create space, find your warrior one. Drop that right heel to the earth. Open out into warrior two. Turn the left toe. Reach up, claw your tiger paws. And then exhale, hug in your Mushti Mudra. Let's do our Jai breathing. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to hug the hands in. So this power move, we call it. So the power Mushti Mudra, power Mudra, these tiger claws, again, power palms. So breathe out through your nose or open mouth, depending on what you wish to reach for. So it either be breath of fire or Jai breathing. When you do it through your nose, you may hyperventilate a little bit because it's a much stronger breath. If you do it through open mouth, it feels like you have more breath circulating. So that will help you to decide which one you choose to go through. And then, my friends, let's meet up with the hands reaching up to the sky, completing your cycle here. Bring the hands together in Kali Mudra. Exhale, Kali Mudra to the heart. So we've got quite a few mudras going on today, my friends. We've got the Abaya Haridiyamudra, which is the cross the wrist, wrap the index, wrap the middle, wrap the index, and then bring the ring to the thumb. Fearless Heart Mudra. This is one most commonly associated with Durga and her and the fierce energy that is represented by this incarnation of creative energy, and then in all of the multiple avatars or forms. We have the Mushti Mudra, which is a thumb tucked in and all of the fingers wrapped around it. And this Mushti Mudra is essentially a power mudra. So the power, it represents power, dynamic energy. We're doing the Kapita Hasta, which is the fingers curled in and the index on top of the thumb, almost like you're sort of pinching. And this mudra is represents the coming together of wisdom as a transformative energy. So sort of kind of like the coming together is the clarity, the insight you get from wisdom and how that then transforms one. And then the Kali Mudra, which is fingers interlaced, index extended, thumbs crossed. And Kali Mudra is the most fearsome incarnation of Durga. Kali Mudra, Mahakali, the dark deity who oversees the destruction, the dissolution before leading into creation. Sort of that rising from the phoenix. So we're drawing upon these mudras to invoke this sense of energy, feeling strong, feeling powerful, feeling that you have the strength and courage to protect others from harm. By working through Durga, we are clearing the way of things that lead us to misery, that things that cause us suffering, the things that cause us harm, pain. Durga, this fierce power for the first 3 nights, is about clearing the way for then the subsequent 6 nights. So for the next 3 nights, this is the form that we're going to practice, the Durga form of yoga and Durga mantra. Thanks so much. Right, my friends, let's open out the arms into your hasta, Kapita Hasta. Bend into the knees, turn out the feet, bend into your elbows. Utthata Konasana or Devi Asana. Take a moment here. Bring the right forearm onto the right thigh and reach up and over to the right. Inhale through center, up and over to the left. So let's flow like this. We'll do 3 rounds from left to right, grounding down through the feet here, all 4 corners of the feet, sitting down, lowering with the Muladhara chakra down towards the earth. Engage the Mulabandha by squeezing the pelvis as you move through. Forgive this, my friends. And then back to center. Bend into your elbows. Take a moment here and rise up. Open out the tiger paws. And then tuck them in. And let's take some fierce breaths here. Through open mouth. Exhale through open mouth or exhale through the nose as you wish. 3, 2, 1. Keep reaching up. Interlace your fingers, Kali Mudra to the heart. Take a moment here. Turn out the right toes to the top of the mat. Open out into Srikanasana, triangle pose. So hinge from the hip to the right. Have a soft bend in that knee. Hands in Kapita Hasta. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Left hand can reach up, or you can bring it to your hip, my friends. The second night is the night of Brahmacharini. And this is a night of bliss and calm, following this first night of vigor and action. Bend into that knee. Now that right hand can come onto the floor, onto the earth, or onto a block. You can wrap this left hand to the lower back. You can even interlace your hands underneath the right leg to come into this bind here. So right hand on the earth or on a block, left hand can stay reaching up on the hip or to the back, or you can reach back behind with your right hand and interlace your fingers behind. I'll turn around so you can see how this might look. there's a funny noise in my ear. It's lost power. We'll see where we are with my sound, friends. Durga doing her work today. Wherever you are, whichever variation you are here, let's rise up. So power through the legs, rise up into the great warrior Maha Virabhadrasana. Turn the right foot in. Take a moment before we turn out the left foot. Let's hinge across here. Preparing for Srikanasana. You can bring your hand onto a block or down towards the earth. And this right hand can be reaching up. Open out the heart. Either lift your gaze to the sky or parallel to the horizon if your neck is comfortable to do so. Bend into that left knee here and bring the left hand to the earth. This right hand can come to the right hip or wrap it behind your lower back. You can reach behind with your left hand and interlace your fingers and then open out your heart by opening that right shoulder to the sky. Coming into this bind. Baddha Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana. So the second night, the first night is Shailaputri, the daughter of the mountain, a night of action and vigor to start shifting the energy. The second night is the night of Brahmacharini, the night of bliss and tranquility and calm after that initial storm. And then the third night is the night of Chandraghanta. And Chandraghanta is when the mood begins to lift and we become more vivacious as we find a sense of the embodiment of beauty in our bravery. So noticing that how bravery and courage is an aspect of beauty of the soul, a beauty of the individual soul. And so it lifts the mood, it encourages vivaciousness, so dancing and celebration on this third night. So this would be the first 3 nights of Navaratri, the incarnation of Durga. Release your hands, my friends. Now let's power through that left leg to come into the left leg and the right leg to come into Mahaviradrasana, the great warrior. Sinking into that left leg. Turn the left toes forward. Take a moment here. Let's hug in here with our Mushti Mudra and heel toe, heel toe. Only halfway, so we'll maintain a little extension here. And then let's cross our hands here. Mushti Mudra, crossing at the forearms here. Feeling powerful. Gaze ahead. Connect with your intention for change, for transformation over this next 9-night period. The first 3 nights dedicated to Durga, the fierce one, the fearlessness, the one who is fearless. One more breath. Open out your arms, bend into your knees, turn out the knees, turn out the toes, coming into Utkatakhanasana, and then back to center. And let's move like this. Let's do a few rounds. So see where you want your knees. They might feel your feet. You might want them a little closer. You might want them a little wider. See how it feels. You may be coming down quite low. Dum Durgayai Namaha. And then, my friends, let's stay rising up. Hands reach up. And bring your hands to your heart. Abaya Haridiyamudra. Hinge from the hips, crown reaching forward. And then bring your hands to the earth. We're going to cross our hands, cross our arms here. So reach for the outer leg, outer calf or outer ankles. A deep forward fold here with the arms crossed. Prasarita Padottanasana. Allow your head, your crown to hang heavy here, my friends. So we move from Shailaputri to Brahmacharini to Chandraghanta. So from action and vigor to bliss and calm and tranquility to vivaciousness and bright mood. Over the 9 nights, there's a story of creation, of dissolution, of creation, preservation, dissolution, creation, preservation. So this cycle of life, of Shakti energy that changes the universe. My friends, inhale, release your hands to the earth, come down to the earth in Malasana, and let's just rock from side to side. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? My Vata joints. And then, if you wish, let's come to the left side and extend that right leg long, flex that right foot. And let's take a moment here. Remember, my friends, as you practice regularly with me, you can sit directly on the earth and keep that right leg extended, or you can sit on a block or a bolster. And when you have your balance, let's bring your hands into Abaya Haridiyamudra at the heart. Reach the crown up. If you wobble, you can use your toes to flex here. If you experience a little bit of cramp, then bring the leg in. Find your balance, which I'm struggling with at the moment, as my dog is distracting me. And then when you're ready, let's walk all the way across and extend the left leg long. So this is Skandasana, my friends. And again, when you're ready, find your drishti on the horizon, flex that left foot. You can move the toes around. That will help you balance. And there's no shame in wobbling or falling. I'm doing this in front of all of you. And I do this all of the time, and that's okay. Sometimes I'm more balanced. Sometimes I'm less balanced. And when you're ready, let's come back to center, my friends, and come to the earth. And extend your legs long. And here you might want to work those knees a little bit by pedaling through. You might wish to come onto the feet and windshield wipe your knees from left to right. Flex the feet. Bring your hands to your heart. In your Kali Mudra, Abaya Haridiyamudra, my friends. Reach up. And exhale, hinge forward to come into Paschimottanasana. Forward fold. You can keep your hands in your mudra, or you can take hold of your feet or your legs, or rest your hands on the earth, wherever you choose to be, my friends. Dum Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri, Shailaputri Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri Brahmacharini Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri Chandraghanta Durgayai Namaha. First 3 nights. Inhale, my friends. And let's rise up here. Engage your core as you rise. Hands reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Fold in your right knee. Hug it in. And the option here is to cross that right knee over the left and tuck in the left heel. So cross the right over the left and tuck in the right heel. So you come into Ardha Matsyendrasana here. Or you can keep that left leg extended. Hug everything in. Rise with the crown. Your hands in Kali Mudra here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to the left. So maintain the connection with that left sit bone and as much as you can through the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Take a moment here. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn over to the right. Now hook that left elbow round the right knee. I'm going to move around so you can see me. And maintain your mudra here. So if you've got Kali Mudra or you have your Abaya Haridiyamudra, whichever one you can feel drawn to practicing with. Gazing over gently to the right. Dum Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri Shailaputri Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri Brahmacharini Durgayai Namaha. Hreem Shri Chandraghanta Durgayai Namaha. Release your hands and let's counter twist over to the left just for a moment. We're going to walk through center, so we're going to do this spiral that we can do with this Ardha Matsyendrasana by coming onto the balls of our feet and pivoting all the way around so that we come onto the other side with our left foot crossed over the right leg. So essentially when we turn over to the left to the counter twist, we lift onto that left knee and come onto the ball of our left foot and pivot on the right foot to come into this cross on the other side, this twist on the other side. So hug everything in. That left leg, that right leg now can be folded in or extended, my friends. So come into your Kali Mudra here. Reach up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. So it will be more to one side than the other because you will tip out of balance. So when you go to the right, it'll be less of a lateral stretch than over to the left. And then come back to center with your mudra. And then hug this right elbow around the left knee and turn your heart to the left, turn your gaze to the left. Your hands can be in Kali Mudra, or you can come into Abaya Haridiyamudra, my friends. So I don't know about you, but I really feel like I'm letting go of some stuff. My breath is feeling strong and powerful. There's a warm glow and a sheen to my skin. I feel a sense of determination and purpose. For me, this period is the most sacred period of the year. A real sense of shifting, powerful energies. Inhale back to center, counter twist over the right. And then let's uncross our legs. And we'll come down to the earth here, my friends. So as you lower to the earth, let's keep a bend in the knees. I'm going to hug in the right knee. Hug it in. Reach up with the right leg. Clasp the back of the right thigh. Now that left foot that's on the earth can stay as it is, or you can extend that left leg long. Bend into this right knee. Hug it in one more time. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and roll onto the left hip and bring that right knee down towards the earth. And take your gaze over to the right. This right arm can be on the earth. You can have it as a cactus arm. This left hand stays on the top of that right knee, helping it reach towards the earth. Find a closeness between the right shoulder and the earth. So you may have that left leg bent in. You may have chosen not to extend it, so you can stay there, or you can extend that left leg, that lower leg. Closing your eyes, if not already, my friends. To Pratipada, Dvitiya and Tritiya, day 1, day 2, day 3. Shailaputri, Brahmacharini, Chandraghanta. Representing action and vigor, representing bliss, calm and moksha, and then the beauty of bravery, the beauty of courage, of brightness, vivaciousness. Inhale, my friends. Engage the core, and let's turn back to center by rolling onto our lower back. Hug in the right knee. And then bend into that left foot. Bring both feet to the earth with your knees bent. Hug in the left knee, close to the heart. Extend the left toes to the sky. Clasp the back of the left thigh. That right leg can have a bend in the knee with the foot flat on the earth, or you can extend that right leg long. Hug in the left knee and take the right hand to the outside of the left knee and roll over onto the right hip so that you bring that right knee, that left knee down towards the earth. Maintain a closeness between the left shoulder and the earth. Turn your gaze to the left. This left hand can stay on the earth, arm extended. We can bend into the elbow and come into a cactus arm on this side. Keep the right hand on the left knee. Close your eyes, if not already. Remember these first 3 nights of the battle of Durga to overcome things that cause us pain or suffering or sadness, as we then move into a period of brightness, uplifting, emancipation, freedom. Inhale, back to center. Hug in the left leg. Bend into both feet, both knees, and bring both feet to the earth. You may choose to move into Shavasana now, or you may choose to rise and end your practice with me. This is your choice, your sovereignty, whether you take Shavasana for 5, 10, 15 minutes. So close, setting your timer. If you are choosing to rise, helping hands rise up into Sukhasana. And then bring your hands into fearless Abaya Haridya, fearless heart mudra at the heart, by crossing the wrist, wrapping the index fingers, missing out the ring, wrapping the index, wrapping the middle, wrapping the index, and bringing the rings to the tip of the thumbs. I'll close by chanting Dum Durgayai Namaha 3 times, and then Om Shanti. Dum Durgayai Namaha. Dum Durgayai Namaha. Dum Durgayai Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Dhanyavad, Dhanyavad, Dhanyavad. And blessings of Navaratri to you all, my friends. Thank you.